Alright, let's continue with 3.3, question 51. If you look in the book, they have calories are 50, 108, and 127. These are for each of the different types of food. The all fiber, the frosted puffs, and the natural grains. So, if you want to put those equal to the carbs, or calories, you got to write them in the row equals the calories, and then write the fat, 3 numbers, write those in a row equal to the fat, then the carbs in a row equal to the carbs. It's the opposite, it's a transpose of what you see in the book. So then when you do RREF on this, you get answers of 2, 2, and 1. So 2 ounces of fiber, 2 ounces of puffs, and 1 ounce of natural green. Now 54 says you got 3 different substances, A, B, and C, and you have so many ounces of each one. Okay, and so then the first one says you need 5% of A, 15% of B, and 12% of C to give you your 100% nutritions. Then they say A and C are of equal value, so A minus C equals 0. Then you see A is 5 times bigger, or B is 1/5. B is 1/5 of these other two. So if B is 1/5, you can either knock down these guys to 1/5 of each, or you can raise this guy up by 5. I chose to multiply these guys by 1/5 each. No, Ellie. No. So then you write this, I multiplied the first one by 100 and the third one by 5 to get some better numbers. Now I write it as an augmented matrix, and now I'm ready to solve, and I get these very nasty decimals. But those are the answers. Those are how many ounces of each that I need for A, for B, and C. And the last one, 55, it's the hardest problem in the chapter, I think, even harder than the last one in 3.2. It talks about glasses of milk that contain iron, protein, and carbs, meat that contains iron, protein, and carbs, and bread that contains iron, protein, and carbs. So I chose to write a row of iron. So how much iron? 0.1 for the milk times the numbers of glasses. How much meat? It's 3.4 times the amount of meat. And then 2.2 for 2 slices of bread equals a total of 12.1. Then you do the same thing for protein with each one. And you do the same thing for carbs for each one. Okay? And when you write this as an augmented matrix and solve it, you now get 4 glasses of milk. That's what the S stood for, the how many glasses of milk. Now this one is 1.5 ounces, 1.5 servings of 1/4 pound. So you have to be a little careful when you write down your answer. It's 1.5 servings, and each serving is 1/4 pound. So this times this gives you 0.375 pounds of meat. And then the last one is the bread. It was 2 slices of bread. But remember, they're asking about 3 servings. Right? You got 3 servings, and 3 servings means 6 slices of bread. And so there you go. So you want to match up iron with iron with iron, protein with protein with protein, carbs with carbs with carbs, milk, 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 meat, 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 bread, bread, bread. So make sure the columns and the rows all have the same type of number in them.